Hey guys, Alex Wonder here from MedicareSavingCenter.com. Today we're going to take a look at the best Medicare supplement plans in 2016. We're going to take a look at how to compare plans across multiple companies and also how to go about saving the most amount of money without sacrificing any benefits. The only Medicare benefit change in 2016 was the increase of the Part B deductible from $147 a year to $166 a year in 2016. This does affect all plans and not just the plans that don't cover the Part B deductible. For example, Plan F does cover the Part B deductible, and an increase on the deductible will increase the premiums on Plan F, as it will increase the out-of-pocket deductible on Plan G and N. So all plans are affected one way or another. The best Medicare supplement plans in 2016, or the most popular ones, are plans F, G, and N. This has almost always been the case, as these other plan letters just don't make sense when you compare the benefit versus the premium against the more popular plans F, G, and N. It's important to know that these plans are exactly the same no matter what company is offering them. For example, Plan F with United Healthcare is exactly the same as Plan F with Aetna or Mutual of Omaha or Cigna or any other company out there. The only difference is the price that each company charges. Same thing with Plan G and N. Also, it's important to know that any of these plan letters, no matter what company you have it with, they're going to be accepted anywhere in the country that takes Medicare. So if you have a Plan G with United Healthcare, United Healthcare doesn't offer Plan G, so that would not be possible. So you'd have to have Plan G with, for example, Mutual of Omaha or Aetna. They're going to be accepted anywhere that takes Medicare, whether you're in Alaska, California, Florida, or anywhere in between. So any carrier, any plan letter can be accepted, any provider that takes Medicare. No networks or referrals are needed. And the rates will go up over time. There's really no way to prevent this from happening. The rates that you start with when you're 65 are not going to be the same rates that you're going to have when you're 75. They're going to increase over time, some plans more than others. I'll get into that in a minute. The best way to minimize that is have a broker shop the rate for each year, and that's what we do for all our clients. And as far as the best of the best Medicare supplement plans 2016, Plan G and N provide the most value, and I'm going to get into that right now. Plan G covers all benefits that are not fully paid by Medicare, with the only exception of the Part B deductibles not covered. You can see here I've put in 166. That just means that under Plan G, the most you pay out of pocket for the year is $166. Obviously, besides the monthly premium. So, the Part A coinsurance, Part B coinsurance, every other benefit under the Medicare level that's not paid in full, Plan G does pick up at 100%. The reason why I recommend Plan G the most is the rate increases on Plan G are much, much less than Plan F. On average, we see about a 9% increase on Plan F and about half that on Plan G or less. And when you look at the premium between F and G, the premium difference almost always outweighs the deductible. For example, a Plan F could be $150 a month, where a Plan G would be $110 a month. So $40 a month times 12, way more than covers that deductible. And to see a rate comparison, just give me a ring at 800-208-4974. I'd be glad to go over some rates with you. Or you can go on my website, MedicareSavingCenter.com, and put in a quote request there. So a closer look at the actual premium differences here between the three plans. I've used just some averages here. This isn't going to be exact. There's a lot of factors involved, such as a company you're with and the state that you're in. But industry average about 8% increase on Plan F and 3.5% on G and N. Some years more, some years less. So just a ballpark here. But in generally, this is what we see over time. You can see Plan F over time is going to have a higher increase on the rate as you get older. For Plan G, you're going to stay more stable. And again, shopping the rate, what we do for our clients, we'll shop the rate each year, and if another company has a lower rate, let's see, like when you're 70, from the time you were 65 to the time you're 70, there's some newer carriers, there's new lower rates. We can simply move you to another company with a lower rate if we can get you approved with underwriting. If you have any questions on that, just give me a call. A few examples for rate increases from companies: Equitable Life and Casualty, a great company out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Smaller company, but very competitive, very easy to work with. Their Plan F, for example, here, a 9.5% increase on F, or a 0% on G, and unusual 6% on N, but usually we'll see G and N increase about the same, 0 to 6%. CSI Life, another smaller Medigap carrier, but fairly competitive. Just use here as an example. Plan G 1%, N 2.5%, and Plan F 7%. So this is what we see, time and time again. Plan F is always going to have higher than G and N. I've never seen G or N have higher increase than F. The only exception of Mutual of Omaha's guaranteed issue Plan N, but we don't have to get into that right now. Again, you can use any of the Medigap plan letters, but the ones I recommend are G, number 1, and then N and F, unless you're in California or a state that has a birthday rule where it makes more sense to start on F, but any other state, G or N. And again, any doctor, any hospital, there's no referrals needed, there's no networks, you're free to go wherever you want. Doesn't matter what company you have, but it is important that you do get the best rate. So as I said before, make sure you're getting rates from all carriers, and we can do that for you by shopping the rate for you and showing you all the carriers' rates and making sure you're not going to be overpaying more than you should be. And we'll, if we work with us, we will make sure you, number 1, start off on a competitive carrier that has a stable history of rate increases, that's been in the market a while, and we'll also keep an eye on it each year and make sure you're not going to be in a situation where you're overpaying more than you should be. As long as you're healthy enough to move, we can make a change in the future. A lot of agents won't do that, but a G or an N will help minimize rate increases. Picking a stable company and working with us, we'll go over the rate reviews with you each year. For free rate comparison on Medicare supplement plans, you can call me directly. I'll pick up the phone at number 800-208-4974, or you can go on my website, MedicareSavingCenter.com, fill out a quote request form, we'll get in touch with you. But the fastest way is to call me, 800-208-4974. This service is completely free. There's no fees. We're not allowed to charge any fees, and we don't. The premium is exactly the same whether you work with a broker like us or you go directly to the company. So we'll be more than happy to help you out. Just give me a call, and look forward to hearing from you.